Look at that joyous reaction from Joshua Young on Friday night, like the weight of the world is off his shoulders. A jury in Kentucky finding him not guilty of murdering his stepbrother, Tway Zwicker. And Young was in police custody before and during his trial, almost around 2 years. So what's next for him? He was 15 when Zwicker was killed, and now he's just months away from his 18th birthday. Our affiliate, WHAS, says the state plans to release him to his former foster parents, but that's not a sure thing. So we wanted to talk to someone who's familiar with cases of these type. John Harrell from the Florida Department of Children and Family joins us. And John, thank you so much. Where does Joshua Young go from here? If the foster parents want him, why doesn't he just go right back to their home?
Well, you know, you talk about what's happened with this young man, and it's been so much over the past couple of years. You know, very serious charges, the fact that his father had tried to implicate him more directly in the death of his stepbrother. He's been through a lot. There's been a lot of changes, and you want to make sure that wherever you place a child or teenager, that it's going to be a placement that can fit and that can work, both for the teenager and for those parents. Now, obviously, they've had an attachment to him in the past, and they care about this young man, but you want to make sure that they're still the best parents to take care of him at this time in the foster care system.
So in the meantime, he's got a couple of months until he turns 18. Where do you think he goes at that point? Does he go back into the system and wait for them to make that determination?
Well, here's the thing. The clock's definitely ticking because in most states, children and teenagers do age out of foster care once they turn 18. Now, if it turns out that these foster parents want to adopt this young man, things are going to have to move very quickly. And it's all going to have to start with the biological father. Basically, it's considering that, you know, this kid's been through so much. The biological father is going to have to surrender parental rights. That's going to get the ball moving as far as if it's a situation where these foster parents wind up becoming adoptive parents for this young man. What the caseworkers and the therapist all have to do is to make sure that it would still be a situation where these parents would be comfortable caring for this young man and where this young man would be comfortable in this placement.
And what makes that even more complicated, the biological dad is behind bars, and this is a young man who saw his mother die right in front of his eyes. So you mentioned aging out of the system. What kind of services does he need to get him on that right track, and do those go away in a couple of months when he turns 18?
Well, right now, while he's in the foster care system, he's certainly going to benefit from therapy and counseling. That's needed. He's had a very rough life so far. Now, in many states, what you have is an independent living program which can help these teenagers who remain in the foster care system transition into adulthood. Now, there are requirements that these teens have to meet, such as working or being in school, but it can provide them with life services, life coaching, counseling, therapy, up until your early 20s. So that can help with the transition. And certainly, if these foster parents still want to continue to help him on an informal level, assuming that no adoption's made before 18, or if an adoption can be made, that's still an option as well.
All right, John Harrell, hopefully he gets the support he needs. Appreciate your time, John.
Thank you.